Brilliant, everyone. Let's start. To remember to move my microphone, which I forgot on Tuesday. We'll start obviously in Shavasana. Resting down. Make sure you're warm enough. Time of year for blankets or duvets. Very good. I'm glad to see some blankets out. Oh, the marvels of being at home. Don't forget hot water bottles at some point if you want. I'm not joking, Irene. I mean it. Okay. Shake out your arms and legs. Oh, actually, let's do a big yawn side stretch. You keep the arms where you are, but just yawn, force a yawn, stretch out long, lift the hips, dig your backs of the knees into the bolster and then drop. And you can do that a few times. We'll stretch the arms out at 90 degrees, roll the head from side to side. Draw the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in and sigh. And a deep breath in and sigh. Good. Relaxing in complete stillness now. Lengthen the fingers. Turn out the toes, turn out the hips. And with awareness, gently start to lengthen your breathing, lengthen the breath. Perfect, everyone. Let's stretch, big stretch. Put your tailbone under, lift the hips and lower. But immediately we need to move our bolster out the way. Probably don't just roll it to the end if you haven't got much space, because you need a nice long legs and arms out. And we just want to do a gentle movement of the hips side to side. And there's just bending one knee and keep the arms out at 90 degrees. And you push into the foot, so twist over, and then you release. So you're not forcing the knee to move, it's all coming from the foot. It goes on, over onto one side and then inner side of the foot and then outside. And this will just rock the knee and rock the lengthened leg as well. Yes, lovely. And then this brilliant thing happens where, if you think about it, as your knee goes to the right, your head goes to the left. You're just rocking, you're listening to your body, that automatically the head wants to go opposite to where the knee is bending. So just be aware of that. Enjoy this little rock. Good, back to center. And then you swap legs, do exactly the same. So knees to the right, look left, and then knee to the left, look right, and keep just turning the head gently. Make sure your arms are nice out and lengthening. Beautiful rock. So all these new lying down poses, because I've discovered my yoga teacher called Ken, who I went on loads of yoga holidays with in the past. And I really love his work. It's Alexander Technique and Feldenkrais, and it's really good. Subtle movements of the spine and the pelvis and the hips. Keep going, keep turning the head gently. Have the eyes closed. Brilliant. Good. And then both knees bent. Hold the opposite elbow above the chest. Have the feet about hip width apart. And then elbows to the left, knees to the right. And then knees to the left, elbows to the right. And again, the head follows the arms this time, actually. Makes it easier. And then just go side to side. Again, eyes can be closed. This reduces the idea of getting a bit dizzy. It's lovely, back to center. Turn the toes out. Have the feet wider than your yoga mat and start to circle the arms, and the knees just come with you. Just a gentle rock of the knees this time. Making sure you've got enough room behind you. Good, to center, and then change direction. Knees and hips just rocking without even having to think about them. Good, perfect. And then arms back behind you. If it's not, if you turn your block around so it doesn't mess with your arms, and then put it down. Just have actually your arms, mine are resting on the block, and that's absolutely fine. Just make sure your shoulders are free. Bring the legs together and just lift your right leg in the air. Okay, and then we gently, very gently, just rock from side to side. This time upper body is still, movement is in the hips. And I haven't worn it for a while, but garland is showing you that my garland is around the right ankle to help you see which side I'm doing, and this time it's left, so I don't really say that out loud. Left leg. So we've changed legs if you were doing a different leg to me. Perfect, good. And then move your block completely, arms out at 90 degrees, and then gently lift, feel off the floor, and lower. And gently lift, push into the heels and the toes, and lower. Yeah, well done, lovely wide legs. And lift. Weight comes up the body into the shoulders, and then down into the hips, and then up into the shoulders, and down into the hips. Marvelous, good. Left leg long. Let's hold under the right knee and lift the head and chest up. And push the heels away, lovely. Point the toes, heels away. Point the toes, rotate both ankles. Good, change direction. Good, release. And same, left leg, slight bend of the knee. Point the toes, push the heels away. Point the toes, push the heels away, rotate both ankles. Good, change direction. Lovely. Squeeze both knees, head to the floor. I just want you to squeeze and release. So just a gentle rock, very gentle. So knees into chest, then soften the elbows and keep doing that forwards and back. Deep breaths. Perfect, good. Cross the ankles, either roll over to one side or come up, rock up seated. And I'm not ready to take my socks off yet, so we'll do some standing poses where we can still wear our socks. Okay. So we'll start just shaking out the arms, wiggling out the hips, bending into each knee. Yeah, lovely. And then start in mountain pose. So push your shoulders down, lengthen the fingers that turn in towards the thighs. Lift your sternum, draw up your kneecaps, tighten the quads, and soften the buttocks. Lovely, good. Brilliant. Inhale the arms, all the way to prayer above the head, and then exhale. So the hands of palms are facing down by your thighs, but as you lift, can you see I'm turning them up, and then they come into prayer position above the head. And as you come down, once they reach 90 degrees, you turn the palms down and lower. Good. Inhale. Lovely. Keep that mountain pose. Push into the floor with your feet. Drop. Up. Turn the hands. Lift. And lower. Good. Forward fold. So lovely soft knees and hands on the thighs. Tuck your chin in. Curve from the upper back. And lower yourself over the legs. And as you drop lower, the knees bend some more until you can get the palms on the floor in front of your feet, either flat or cupping the fingers. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And then bring the hands back to the lower legs and then slide back up again. It's quite intense. We've only just started. Then hips forward. Open the chest, soft knees still, and then back into neutral. Let's just focus on our shoulders. Let's come up onto our toes though, so we're multitasking. Not my favourite thing to do, but we'll try. Good. Staying up, Irene, don't come up and down. Just up. That's it. Stay up, everyone. Good. Oh, it's quite hard. Change direction. Sorry, Nita. Not laughing. Okay, very good. Oh, I do like your cardigan. Good. Oh, nice bit of multitasking. Well done. Little bit of a shimmy. Lift your arms out. Lift your right leg. The feet all just mirror me. And then you're circling from knee to ankle. Yes, nice. Away. Oh, everyone's looking great today. I'm liking Irene's leg hangs as well. Okay, other leg up. Oh, must focus actually on a focal point. That helps, and breathe. Good, change direction. Lovely. Sorry, maybe darting with a balance wasn't the best idea. And then feet apart, soft knees. Circle. Good, lead with the hips. So it's a hip action that moves the upper body, but really focus your mind on the hips moving in a circle. So really stick the bottom back and then hips forward, then now hips forward, bottom back, and all the way around. Yeah, nice, much better. Brilliant. Still really don't want to take the socks off, so we'll just go wide, but don't fall over, please. Turn the toes forward. I think, Anita, though, could you come forwards on the side? Yeah, health and safety, and then legs wide. Great, otherwise I think you do the splits. Okay, come down the left leg, right arm up and over for a lovely triangle. Oh, I think your left toe is slightly more forward, Jules. Left toes, yeah, nice. Good, come out. Even sure mine are right. Yes, they are. Good. Okay, down the other side. Gentle triangle. Look up, up, up. Good. Come out. Perfect. We grab our strap. Good. So left, I'll be mirroring, which is a bit confusing because my garland, but left foot in front of right, slightly more in front. So it's not in line, it's in front, turning in. You then find an area where, a level where when you drop into the knees, the back knee pushes into the front knee, but gently. Okay. And then the left arm comes up, right arm behind. Into your cow face, and even if you can grasp the hands together, I'd rather you pull on your scarf. Just checking everyone's got the right one. And then you just want to fold forwards, push into the feet and fold. Just a flat back, tuck the chin in. Good, inhale up. Good, straighten the legs, and then we'll just move from side to side, so over to the right, then over to the left. Lovely, over to the right. Excellent, keep the hips square to the front, wherever your front is, and then we'll change sides, which also means changing arms, so quick rotations of the shoulders. Way. Perfect, everyone, good. Then cross, right over left, right arm up and over, and pull, cow face arms, enough space so that you can put the back knee into the back of the front knee and then hinge down to a flat back. Good. Inhale up. And then gentle rock from side to side. Very nice. Okay. Back to center. We'll come to kneeling. Just my notes. If we come down to the floor, put the block under the knees. And then toes pointing back, gently arch. Very gentle camel to start. Good. So obviously, if you're finding difficulty coming into hero, you can just place the hands on the floor and don't push back into the heels. Otherwise, just push back into the heels. And then just bring the arms forwards. And we're just coming down and up. Breathing in on the up, exhale on the down. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Coming up. Hold the opposite elbow. And hips forward. This time we'll tuck the toes under. And so the arms in line with your chest. Hips forward. And then lift the arms. A point that's right for you. It might be just in front of the forehead rather than all the way back, because that destabilizes you. So breathe. Good. Neutral spine. Sink into the heels a bit and then slide the arms forward to come in and out of sort of child pose with the toes tucked under, and then forwards into a gentle up dog. Slow with the breathing. Always exhaling back where you're bringing the body down onto something. It's an exhale because you're squeezing out the air from the body. Inhale as the body becomes open. And forward, exhale back. Perfect, good. And then onto all fours. The knees stay together. Point the toes back. Straighten your right leg back, but not too high. Heel in line with hip. Stay here. And then bring the leg down. And then left leg. We're still on a blocks, which I think is very nice. Both hips level. If you're turning that left knee out, turn it down. I'll keep the hips level. And then change. Perfect. One more. Good. And down. And then let's try thread the needle on our lovely blocks. So knees very much together, toes together, and drop down. And you've got slightly more spaciousness because the block feels like you've got extra long femurs. And so that means you can twist a little bit more. Good. Change your sides. So back on all fours and then drop through. Good. Back onto all fours. So if you're like me, I'm taking your socks off. We do need to now. Okay. And then block out the way. This is where we do our pigeon. So I want you to just sink back into a child pose with the knees together. So swan really with the knees together. And let's just breathe here, lengthening the spine. Good. So a gentle pigeon, if you have knee issues, is just sliding the knee straight forward and keeping the heel straight underneath the thigh. Okay, and then you shuffle the other leg back. If you feel that your knees are fine, then you take that right knee that's forward, you take the ankle and draw it out so it's underneath the opposite, the left thigh, and then you travel back. You need to listen to your body. And then we drop either our elbows down, or if you have the flexibility in the hip, you just bring the forehead to the floor and lengthen the arms away. So it's whatever works for you. Please don't overstretch. Pigeons are intense. Do feel free to come out at any point if it's not comfortable. Good. So to gently come out, you bring your left knee forwards. You then turn the ankle back if it's not already, and then draw the knees in line with each other. We'll travel back into our swan. Knees together, swan. And then we hinge up and we slide our left knee forwards. Bring the ankle out from underneath if you're doing that one. And then travel back. You need to shuffle that right knee back. And then I like to do it on the elbows. So it's Sphinx elbows. We'll stretch the arms away and get the forehead down. Listen to your body. Try and stay square in the hips. You might want to just fall over to the right or left. You need to stay centered. Lovely. Shuffle the back knee in, then turn the ankle, and then draw the knees back. Sink into your heels. Lovely. Make sure you're on your mat completely so that you can do a downward dog. So tuck the toes under and travel back into downward dog. And we'll just up onto the tiptoes, push down through the heels. Come up and down. Let the head hang down like a rag doll. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head no, whilst you go up and down. Brilliant. Knees come back down, and we're going to lie on the belly. Excellent. And I want you to place your hands underneath you like a pillow and lift your knees. So your knees are very far apart, and you're just windscreen wipering the feet from side to side. I'm not trying to force it, it's just where it feels natural to stop, and then you go the other way. Good, legs down. And arms more like a cactus with your elbows in line. I can't really see. Elbows in line with your shoulders and chin forwards, legs long. And you push into the elbows and just turn to one side. You see what I'm doing, hopefully. And then just swing the leg very gently forwards and back. Just let the head look to the side that the leg is swinging. Yeah, lovely, Helen. Good. Head can just rest on the ground. Good. And then come back down. Do the same the other side. So just lift and turn and swing the leg forwards and back. Good. Come back down and then Sphinx pose. So you lift up. You can see my shoulder is above the elbow with the hands forward. That's right. Need to be able to point my toes back. And so just hold your Sphinx. If it feels too strong in your hips and the lower back, just drop yourself forward, chest close to the floor. If you're happy, lift up, look forwards. Breathe into the belly. Good. Dropping down, left arm long, right hand still under the head, so under the cheek, feet together, and just simply lift your right leg up and down, head to the floor. Inhale, right leg up and down. Left arm is straight ahead and right arm is bent. Right leg up, look forwards and down. Right leg up, head up and down. Good. Swap hands. So the left hand is under your feet, right arm straight ahead, and we keep doing opposite arm to leg. So arm, left leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Last time, up and down. Perfect. Good. Let's push back onto all fours and then just shake the tailbone, let the head just relax. Happy puppy pose. Then tuck your toes under, bring the hands back towards the knees, and we want to rest in a forward bend. I have very nice bent legs. If you have lengthened hamstrings and a very supple spine, you can straighten the backs of the legs, but again, just listen to your body. And then gently rolling up to standing. Oh, lovely. Right, we'll just turn to the front, hands on the waist, and then just bend into the knees without leaning forward or leaning back. Just the upper body is not moving at all. It's just the legs. Slightly wider with your feet, Anita, for me, and then bend the knees. And straighten and bend the knees and straighten. Lovely. Shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Ugly prune face. Stick out the tongue, exhale. Open the chest, elbows back. Yeah, nice. Okay. Then to neutral. Shoulders up to the ears. Squish up your face, engage your core. Ugly prune. Stick out the tongue, exhale. Open the chest, open the shoulders back. And last one. Shoulders up to the ears, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Good. Just turn your neck from side to side, the head, sorry. Really gently, those can pull on the neck if you overdo it. Get into chest. Really good to stretch out the neck. It also relaxes shoulders. Brilliant. So I'm going to end my recording here, namaste. But the rest of us, if you lie down in Shavasana, and if you are doing just the slight part of the class, do lie down at the end for 5 minutes. Okay. The rest of us, grab some water as well and get very cozy. Goodbye, people, and catch up.